Hey everybody, welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition Trespasser DLC. We are trying to find a way to stop the dragon's breath, and so we've tracked down the Qunari and their big plans, and we have to... Oh, shit. Hi. Speaking of... No! Leave us alone! Because basically, after the event of Inquisition, they were like, you know what, the people in Ferelden, in Thedas, can't see in the West. Yeah.
Stop hurting, please.
I'm trying. People in the West, their stupid magic keeps backfiring, so we're just gonna kill all the leadership of every country that's out this way. So we're trying to stop that. This document appears to be written entirely in Qunari, but contains a number of complicated diagrams, including detailed blueprints of Halam Sharal and a number of other palaces and fortresses. Yeah.
Look at all this. The Qunari text is gibberish, but it looks a great deal like they're cataloging artifacts. How many ruins must they have found to produce so much? What are they doing with it?
Morrigan said the key to an Illuvian could be anything, including knowledge or power. So they're stockpiling both. That's how they got the keystone and opened so many of the Illuvians we've seen.
They will have defenses in place. We must not stumble into anything blindly. Is that a copy of Swords and Shields?
Yeah. So, that's what we're stopping, because, and on top of that, our hand hates us. It keeps trying to kill us because of the magic. Yeah, magic's kind of fucky right now. Because even with, like, stuff Aid mostly dealt with, it's still not really dealt with. Let's be honest. But, in a way, this also kind of sets up the big problem with the Velguard, that with the Qunari and what they're trying to do in that game. So actually, fits pretty well with with all lore of what happens in the
Dragon's
games.
breath is an actual dragon?
Tethar! Bars!
Oh, see, I just thought they were...
Inquisition! Nira Tasia Sara! Miraba Sadim Kata!
I thought
You
they
have
just
come
were
far
talking
enough,
in,
Inquisitor.
like,
No more.
metaphor with the bombs being the dragon's breath. But no, they meant actual literal dragon. Okay, cool. We're in trouble.
Qunari obviously need the dragon's venom. No dragon, no more plan.
Her captors have already mutilated
Oh,
her.
we can...
It seems needlessly cruel to kill her.
How do we save her? How do we save her? How do we save... Ah! No, I'm trying to save you, you bitch!
You've got it. It's opening.
How do we free the dragon? I want to free her. Okay, I think I've figured out. Okay.
Ruins my honeymoon. I will wear her Qun for a boot. Let's wrap it up, love.
If we move those rings, we can clear a path for the dragon.
run, 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 run. Oh.
This is the honor of the Inquisition? Attacking an innocent creature?
Nope.
Oh, this will be legend.
Yay, we did it. We freed the dragon. Because we're good people. Fuck you. We ain't done. We ain't done. Come back over here.
Dear Inquisitor, you have such little time left. You must finally see the truth. Elven magic already tore the sky apart. If the agents of Fen'Harel are not stopped, you will shatter the world as well.
Whatever you think I've done, mass assassination isn't a good moral high ground.
The South was poisoned by these elves' manipulations. It suffers just as you do now. You would have died from the mark on your hand, but for the help of one of their chief agents. The same agent who helped seal the breach, who led you to Skyhold, who gave Corypheus the orb, then founded the Inquisition. Solus, agent of Fen'Harel.
What?
Whatever Solus is involved in, I am nobody's puppet.
Even now, you refuse to see the strings. Solus tricked us all. He pushed a dying Qunari into the Winter Palace to lure you into opposing us. Without him, we could have brought the South peace and wisdom along the gentle path. Now we must take the way of blades. Panahedon, Inquisitor. If it is any consolation, Solus will not outlive you.
Well, fuck.
Whatever else, Solus was one of us. I won't leave him for Vidasala.
The Vidasala cannot have gotten far.
Well, we gotta do something about that. Obviously.
There,
And
on them.
here they are, yep.
It's going to! Everyone back!
Alright, the anchor now builds up power even faster. Using it is difficult, but discharges all accumulated focus. If the focus reaches full power, the anchor discharges uncontrollably, damaging you and your allies as well as nearby enemies. Fuck!
If it keeps up like this, it will kill you. Solus must help as he did at Haven.
Hated is too smart for you, Pity, before the whole Agent of Fen business. He better help. We're owed.
So, obviously, as soon as it becomes available, we gotta just discharge, apparently, is now the operating order here.
That must be where Solus is.
The big mage. He's always with their leader woman.
Fucking hell. We are on multiple timers here of just trying to, one, get through this alive, but also two, dealing with the motherfuck. It's trying to stop them from getting to Solus before us. Mother. Fuck. Not right now. Now is not the time for that kind of bullshit. Now is not the time for bullshit. Okay, we're gonna try this. I think if I can explode. Fucker. He's one-shotting us. Like, what the hell? What the hell? Stop one-shotting me! I know I was at half health, but still, that's still essentially a one-shot. Like, what? Fuck you!
no longer following orders.
Oh? Is that... I don't know if that's good or bad. Well, yes, the world may never know if that is good or bad. just running for it? I think we're just booking it. I think we're just booking it. Are we there now? Are we done? No? Okay. Wait.
Let us finish this!
Yep, that's her. Let's get her.
You are dead, Inquisitor! Your soul is dust!
No, let me get her. No. Just want to kick her ass after all the bullshit that she is causing. And yes, Solus is definitely playing everybody. Yes, yes, yes. I know he's obviously playing this against each other, but also they are full of bullshit at the same time. So yes, we aren't letting her win. Duh. charging. Okay, now we can. Fuck you! Getting in our goddamn way. We ain't got time for this. I'm gonna guess things did not go well for the Qunari.
Ebesit kata, etwa ost.
Maraskata!
Your forces have failed. Leave now and tell the Qunari to trouble me no further.
Well,
Solus.
hey, Egghead. Can you fix this? It's your fucking fault.
That should give us more time. I suspect you have questions.
The Qunari believe you're an agent for someone who has taken the name Fen'Harel.
The Qunari reject myth and legend. If you told them of your meeting with Mythor, they would attribute it to a demon. I am no one's agent but my own. I fear that the truth is much simpler and much worse than the Qunari believe.
You're Fen'Harel.
I was Solus first. Fen'Harel came later. An insult I took as a badge of pride. The Dread Wolf inspired hope in my friends, and fear in my enemies. Not unlike Inquisitor, I suppose. You also know the burden of a title that all but replaces your name.
The Dalish legends about the evil trickster god are wrong. I saw the truth in the crossroads.
You saw another story, written in desperation to give me more credit than I ever deserved.
You were a hero, Solus.
I sought to set my people free from slavery to would-be gods. I broke the chains of all who wished to join me. The false gods called me Fen'Harel, and when they finally went too far, I formed the Veil and banished them forever. Thus I freed the Elven people, and in so doing, destroyed their world.
How did creating the Veil destroy the world?
You saw the remains of Via Dethara. The library was intrinsically tied to the Fade, and the Veil destroyed it. There were countless other marvels, all dependent on the presence of the Fade, all destroyed. The Elven legends of immortality, all true. It was not the arrival of humans that caused them to begin aging. It was me. The Veil took everything from the elves, even themselves.
see, okay. So this is the tragedy with Solus as a character. He's not a bad person. He just does really fucking stupid shit.
You love the Fade. Why would you create the Veil to hide it all away?
Because every alternative was worse.
Meaning?
Had I not created the Veil, the Evanurus would have destroyed the entire world.
You banished the false gods. You didn't kill them.
You met Mythor, did you not? The first of my people do not die so easily. The Evanurus are banished forever, paying the ultimate price for their misdeeds.
You said that the elven gods went too far. What did they do that made you move against them?
They killed Mythor. A crime for which an eternity of torment is the only fitting punishment.
I thought
Ver-
Nathal was one of the Evanuris.
That's ironic.
She was the
considering-
best of them. She cared for her people. She protected them. She was a voice of reason. And in their lust for power, they killed her.
Bro, you don't get to be upset about that, considering what we know from Velgard.
The Evanuris were elven mages. How did they come to be remembered as gods?
Slowly.
And the end of the main game.
It
Is
started
you
with a
get the
war.
post-credit scene of you doing it.
War breeds fear. Fear breeds a desire for simplicity.
Once again,
Good
he's not a bad
Right
person.
and wrong.
He just does
Shades of
really
Qunari.
fucking
After the
stupid
war ended,
shit.
generals became respected elders. Then kings. Finally gods. The Evanuris.
That's the past. What about the future?
I lay in dark and dreaming sleep while countless wars and ages passed. I woke still weak a year before I joined you. My people fell for what I did to strike the Evanuris down. But still, some hope remains for restoration. I will save the Elven people, even if it means this world must die.
Solus, whatever you want, this world dying is not the answer.
Not a good answer, no. Sometimes terrible choices are all that remain. It
See
is
what I
my
mean?
fight. You
He's
should
not
be more
a
concerned
bad
about the
person.
Inquisition.
He just makes
Your
dumb
Inquisition.
choices.
In stopping the Dragon's Breath, you have prevented an invasion by Qunari forces. With luck, they will return their focus to Tevinter. That should give you a few years of relative peace.
Gives us about a decade, considering it's a decade between this and Velgard. Also, they're still just invading Tevinter, so there is at least that. Well, it does stretch to Thedas, but like to southern Thedas.
The Qunari said the Inquisition was unknowingly working for agents of Fen'Harel.
I gave no orders.
You led us to Skyhold.
Corypheus should have died unlocking my orb. When he survived, my plans were thrown into chaos. When you survived, I saw the Inquisition as the best hope this world had of stopping him. And you needed a home. Hence, Skyhold.
You gave your orb to Corypheus.
Not directly. My agents allowed the Venatori to locate it. The orb had built up magical energy while I lay unconscious for millennia. I was not powerful enough to open it. The plan was for Corypheus to unlock it, and for the resulting explosion to kill him. Then I would claim the orb. I did not foresee a Tevinter Magister having learned the secret of effective immortality.
What would have happened if Corypheus had died, and you'd recovered the orb?
I would have entered the Fade using the mark you now bear. Then I would have torn down the veil. As this world burned in the raw chaos, I would have restored the world of my time. The world of the elves.
If you destroyed the veil, wouldn't the false gods be freed?
I had plans.
Which he did. Considering we end up trapping him within his own trap that he had set for them. As Rook.
You'd murder countless people.
Wouldn't you to save your own? You must understand. I awoke in a world where the veil had blocked most people's conscious connection to the Fade. It was like walking through a world of tranquil.
We aren't even people to you.
Not at first. You showed me that I was wrong. Again. That does not make what must come next any easier.
No, that means you don't fucking do it.
You never cared about us. We were the means to an end.
You were people, and you deserved better. Like all the rest I've used in one hopeless battle after another.
What's wrong with the Inquisition?
You created a powerful organization. And now it suffers the inevitable fate of such. Betrayal and corruption.
It's not that simple.
Do you know how I discovered the Qunari plot? The plot I disrupted by leading them to your doorstep. The Qunari spies in the Inquisition tripped over my spies in the Inquisition. The Elven Guard who led you to the Qunari body? Who intercepted the servant with the Gatlock barrel? Mine.
Why bother disrupting the Qunari plot if you're going to destroy the world regardless?
You have shown me that there is value in this world, Inquisitor. I take no joy in what I must do. Until that day comes, I would see those recovering from the breach free of the Qun.
Why?
Because I am not a monster. If they must die, I would rather they die in comfort. In any event, it is done.
So you let us do your dirty work.
The mistake was yours to fix, Inquisitor.
You control the Illuvians now.
Yes. You remember Briala from Halam Shiral? For a time, she controlled part of the labyrinth. One of my agents was supposed to take it from her, but he did not succeed. I had to override the magic personally. The Qunari stumbled upon this section independently. With them gone, the Illuvians are now mine.
There's still the matter of the anchor. It's getting worse.
Yes. I'm sorry. And we are almost out of time. The mark will eventually kill you. Drawing you here gave me the chance to save you. At least for now.
You don't need to destroy this world. I'll prove it to you.
I would treasure the chance to be wrong once again, my friend. Take my hand. I'm sorry.
I went with the redemption just because I feel my Inquisitor would do that. And also it fits the narrative that we established with our Velguard ending too. So, you know, it all comes full circle. In my opinion. Obviously, that's not to take away from anybody who chose to be mad and threaten him. Because that feels fair as well. The betrayal, the upset of any player who didn't see this coming. Or even if you're playing a more vengeful and inky Inquisitor. But, I believe this means are, well, let's see what happens here first, because we're still loading. We might have a couple more scenes
Something
left.
must be done, but we cannot lose the Inquisition now. We stand on the brink of war with the Qunari.
Yes, because this Solas provoked them in the first place.
The Inquisition did not cause this threat. We informed the Summit of the danger.
The danger posed by Qunari spies inside your organization.
Without our organization, none of us would be here to complain.
No one has forgotten what you have done. But Corypheus is 2 years dead.
If the Inquisition is to continue, it must do so as a legitimate organization, not a glorified mercenary band.
Inquisitor.
I think.
You all know what this is? A writ from Divine Justinia authorizing the formation of the Inquisition. We pledge to close the breach, find those responsible, and restore order, with or without anyone's approval. It wasn't a formally authorized treaty.
I mean, ultimately, Liliana was right. This was the only way we were going to effectively keep the Inquisition, was by officially disbanding it, and then going, yeah, we don't need an organization, we're just going to do our own shit anyways. It also makes the most sense, once again, with our version of what happens in Velgard. In short order, the Inquisition was disbanded. Some were relieved to see the unpredictable organization dismantled. Others preferred to remember the Inquisition's good works and many lives it had saved. Those who had served returned to their former lives, knowing they had stopped a great evil from destroying the world. And hoping that the peace for which they had fought remained once the Inquisition was gone. With the Dragon's Breath disrupted and any hope of a swift victory dashed, the Qunari retreated back to the north. Few knew what debates were waged in Parvalen, but not long after the Exalted Council, the Qunari launched new attacks against Aventer. Which, yep, we know that because of Velgard. Their aggression caught the already unstable Imperium off guard. Deventer was soon mired in a war many feared could spread across Thedas. Cassandra continued her reign as Divine Victoria, working to ensure that the Inquisition's disbanding did not allow new enemies to rise. Her efforts were successful, and, for a time, southern Thedas saw peace. Cassandra also spent time in the Hunter Horn mountains north of Orlais, where she worked to rebuild the Seekers. For a time, the new Seekers remained reclusive, showing no interest in worldly affairs and working to a purpose few outside their order could guess. Some believe that the end of the Inquisition, as it had been heralded, the destruction of the fledgling College of Enchanters. Ah, okay. Oh. Having clashed with the Circle, the college now found itself without support against the newly elected Grand Enchanter Vivian. Fuck! Sorry, Vivian. Fortunately, Grand Enchanter Vivian grudgingly agreed not to destroy its terrified leaders as a personal favor to Divine Victoria. The two institutions settled into an uneasy coexistence across the South, vying for power. Actually, kind of for the mess. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, actually. Liliana continued to act as the Inquisition spy master in its final months as an independent organization. During this time, she shared many of her responsibilities with her most trusted agents, including Charter, Rector, and Harding, who does return. Many believe that Liliana feared what lay on the horizon and was grooming successors in anticipation of the challenges ahead. Well, yeah, Harding. Harding is her successor. Sarah saw the world with the Inquisitor and would continue to explore it after, always with her wifey within a remaining arm's reach. Ha 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 ha. The Inquisitor and Red Jenny finding a balance, or counterbalance, or however they decided to make it work. Sarah, did you write this part? Rivals could only expect the unexpected, and arrows. So many arrows. I think Sarah wrote this part. Perhaps most unnerving was Sarah's standing offer to the Divine. Uh-oh. Do I want... Oh, we're gonna find out what that is. I don't want to know, I feel like. When the knobs piss about with your left hand or right, call on Red Jenny to give them 2 fingers. Oh my god. Varric took up the role of Viscount, and with the help of his friend Hawk, rebuilt Kirkwall's damaged infrastructure. Under his rule, the city-state finally resumed its place as the major trade hub of the Free Marches. He continued to ignore all mail from both the Merchants Guild and the Prince of Starkhaven. Sebastian's just like, help me! With the Inquisition disbanded, the Bull's Chargers can return to taking jobs throughout Orlais and Ferelden. Yep. Fighting demons and clearing out the remains of Venatori forces, the Iron Bull did his part to restore order to Thedas. After the Inquisition disbanded, Cullen retired from active service. Did you retire with your doggy? You know what? Well, I'm a Cullen hater still. This might be the best ending for him. He returned to Ferelden, establishing a sanctuary for former Templars on land Divine Victoria granted to him. With his help, many Templars shared their lyrium addiction, and those whose minds were too far gone spent their last days in comfort. Yeah, I may be the biggest hater for this man, but I still gave him the best ending. And he promised that, should his friends from the Old Inquisition ever need him, his blade would be ready. Yeah, I gave this man the best ending, right? And I hate this guy. I was like, you know what? We're still gonna direct you the right way. Dorian returned to Deventer to take his father's place in the Magisterium. Yep. As rumors flew about the Imperium's infighting, Dorian was spoken of often as a voice of resistance against corruption. Along with Magister Maverus Talani, he formed a group called the Lucerni to restore and redeem Deventer, a fight many thought hopeless. Though fighting by Magister Pavis's side noted that he kept in constant communication with the Inquisitor via message crystal. Yay! Yep. Whether for vital information or for moral support, these talks seem to give Dorian the strength to continue his fight. Tom Rainier was shown mercy when none was deserved and set on a path of redemption. This gift, so compassionately given, needed to be shared. Freed from his obligations to the Inquisition, Rainier traveled Thetis, giving hope to the condemned and the forgotten. In the deepest prisons and pits of Thetis, he found, if not goodness itself, its potential. By showing faith in those who had none, Rainier lifted them up and made them into something better than they were. With the Inquisition disbanded, Josephine made her farewells and returned to Antiva and her family. In a few years, Josephine's parents stepped down and Josephine became the official head of House Montilier. Yay! Sorry for all the stress we gave you, girl. She devoted her time to managing the estate's finances and navigating the social world of Antiva. Cole took to the road with Meriden to find a new life and a new way to be human. Aw, yes! Live your best life, Cole. Live it with your wifey. Do it! Wherever Meriden went to sing, people found old pains eased and hearts made happier, even if they didn't understand why. Oh, that's so amazing. After the events at the Winter Palace, elves left the Inquisition under mysterious circumstances, as did elven servants across Thetis. Oh, how many elves, were working? None could say where they went, but those who believed the Inquisitor's story about Fen'Harel wondered just how large the Dreadwolves' forces were. Yeah, I was gonna say, how many people were working, and what the ancient elven rebel had planned. How many people were working for either the Qunari or Solus? All right. Easy.
My agents have found nothing. With the Illuvians, he could be anywhere.
With the Inquisition officially disbanded, we have no army, no formal alliances.
We have what we truly need.
We will need to be careful.
Solus knows everything about us. Who we are, how we work, our strengths and weaknesses.
Then we find people he doesn't know. We will save our friend from himself. If we can.
We did it, y'all. We officially have... I think that's it. Let us make sure there's no post-credit scene. I think we're officially... I think our journey through Dragon Age as a series has ended. And honestly, yeah, kind of a high note. Yeah, this is it. So yeah, with a high note. Pretty much everybody ended up living a pretty good life until, Velgard happens. Other than poor Vivian. I'm sorry, girl. But, that's it. Thank you all for watching. I can't believe we're done with Dragon Age. I'll see you all next time with the next game. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And if you really like our content, check out the Patreon, which is linked down below. And if you want to become a part of our, community, we also have a Discord, which is also linked down below. And like I said, I'll see you all next time with the next game. Have a good one. Bye.